list.
All right, Brian Hadad's top 5 sports movies.
Am I going in order here? Of what the order? Do you just want me to give you 5 movies?
In order.
In
so
order.
1 to 5, 5 to 1, dealer or
we'll go 5 to. Always go 5 to 1. You want to save the best for last.
All right.
The original Longest Yard.
Good choice. It's not on mine, but that's a good choice.
I love that movie. It's really funny.
The new one did good. The old one justice
it's
for
okay.
the most part.
It's okay. But the old one, I mean, Burt Reynolds. I got to remember that Burt Reynolds was a star athlete, so he pulls it off. That's a key.
He looks like a quarterback.
That's a key to a lot of these. A good sports movie. If your guy doesn't look the part, one of my. I'll tell the story in a minute. And talk about something that aged well. We'll do it in a minute when I give you number 4. But that's The Longest Yard is definitely gonna be in my top 5.
Number 4.
I got it. I thought we were going to go back.
Oh, well, okay. We can snake draft it.
Yeah, let's snake draft it.
Caddyshack.
Okay.
Is my number 5.
I can live with that choice.
I know it's a kind of an unserious movie, but man, the humor still holds up.
It's another story out of nowhere here.
It's a real story. Yeah. Assistant greenskeeper.
Oh, there'll be no tip, but they said when you die on your deathbed, you receive total consciousness. So I got that going for me. That's a great quote. Yeah, all right. I can live with that.
Caddyshack number 5. All right, number 4.
Yeah. I do want to give an honorable mention to Brian.
I've got 2 honorable mentions.
I'm gonna give it right now to Brian's song because that's who I'm named after. I'm named after Brian Piccolo.
Nice.
Yes. Which is hilarious that my dad named me after a running back, the slowest football player in history, is talking to you right now. Number 4. I'm gonna go Any Given Sunday.
Great one. Also not on my list.
Love that movie because the main reason I like it is the football scenes are very realistic. And again, that's something I go back to. Mm-hmm. If you got to have realistic looking scenes. And my anecdote talking about the athletes don't look like athletes. Do you know who was originally supposed to play Steamin' Willie Beeman?
You've told me this before, yeah.
It was supposed to be Puff Daddy. Supposed to be Diddy, which thank God that didn't happen. But Oliver Stone and the producers were like, he looks like an idiot trying to throw a football. There's that running joke about athletes, guys don't know how to throw a football in a movie.
Yeah.
Like you see these guys and they're just like, they're shot putting it out there and they don't know how to throw a football. They said he looked terrible. After about 2 days, they were like, yeah, no. And Jamie Foxx looked like an athlete. He looks like an NFL quarterback. So I like that movie a lot. It's got some, Lawrence Taylor's in it. Great Jim Brown's in it. I like it. It's got Pacino. Yeah.
Good choice. And then the football's a game of inches speech. That's an excellent
So Ole Miss
speech.
used to play that clip. They edited it, obviously. But when I was there, I would unedit it for them. I would just stand up and yell, "That's gonna make the bleeping difference
between winning and losing."
Like, you're not gonna say anything to me.
My number 4, Major League.
It's on my list.
It's just so it's iconic and it's still funny, so quotable.
It's great. Now,
just a great movie.
Yes, and a movie that the sequels are terrible. Awful. So it really makes the original one look so good.
Have you seen Caddyshack 2?
Awful.
Ugh.
Yeah. Major League only has there are some plot holes in Major League that annoy me, but it's overall the story is great and it's a good movie. Do you want to know my plot holes? There are 3 that stand out.
What are they?
All right. When Jake follows her back to her apartment and they're all having dinner and they're like all these lawyers or whatever and they're like, how much do you make, Jake? And he's like, I make the league minimum. The league minimum is like 6 figures.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you're not scraping by on $5 an hour, Jake. You're a baseball player. You got money. You're okay. That always bothered me. And then the last scene, I know they filmed this in Milwaukee. All right, they didn't film it in Cleveland.
Right. Yeah.
So, like, the last game of the year, very few people were wearing anything Indians related. Also, this is the last game of the regular season, so we're talking mid-October in Cleveland on the lake. Everybody's in T-shirts and shorts.
It's still summertime.
Like, they should all be wrapped up in stuff. That always bothers me. It's one of those things.
All right, number 3.
Number 3, that's where I'll put Major League. I have Major League 3rd.
All right.
I love Major League.
This might be my most controversial one. My number 3, Jerry Maguire.
Okay.
I love that movie. I
It's
absolutely,
a rom-com.
I know it is, but I
It just
love
happens
that
to have
movie.
sports in it.
I mean, the meltdown, the show me the money, the help me help you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rod
man.
Gilmore, though, all time. If you're putting together a sport, not Rod Gilmore. What's his name?
Tidwell. Rod Tidwell.
Rod Tidwell. Gilmore's the announcer. Rod Tidwell is. If you're putting together an all-time actor sports team, Rod Tidwell is on the list.
You're telling me to dance.
Yeah.
I absolutely love.
All right.
I know it's cheesy. I know, but I love Jerry Maguire.
All right. I don't know about that, but
Love it.
all right.
Number 2.
I had to go Hoosiers. Hoosiers is an all-time great sports movie. It's got enough of the based on a true story that it's believable. Gene Hackman, fantastic performance in this as Coach Norman Dale. It's got a lot of Hall of Fame that guys in this movie.
Yeah.
It's just outstanding. I love Hoosiers. The soundtrack still hits. That
The
synthesizer
clapping scene too.
Yeah, the slow clap and the measuring the rim. You'll find these are the same measurements as our gym back at Hickory. Come on, that's great. It's great. Again, there's some plot holes in the last game where it's like they had those 2 guys they couldn't stop them. Like, why don't we feed those guys?
Yeah.
Why don't we just keep getting them the ball? I don't know, but yeah, really, really, I love Hoosiers.
Number 2 is where I have Rocky. Rocky is, I mean, especially since I've been to Philly and did the Rocky run up the steps, and you turn around and put your arms up,
Everybody
just like he
does
does,
it,
and it just you feel something when you watch that movie. So none of the sequels, I know the sequels are actually good in Rocky, like those are good movies, but I'm just sticking with the first Rocky 1.
Okay.
Quotable, iconic. And I mean, the movie is so good and so impactful that the city of Philadelphia has honored a
fictional
fake
character.
person.
A fictional character. How many statues of fictional characters do you think there are around the world?
Very, I mean, other than like the shrines to gods and goddesses from.
Yeah. We're not talking about religious stuff.
But
We're
like a
talking about
character?
like a character from a book or a movie got a statue. Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Rocky got one of them.
And number 1.
All right, my other honorable mention was Field of Dreams. That's my wife's favorite movie. I like Field of Dreams. Again, though, the dad at the end, who supposedly played Major League Baseball, he is the worst thrower of a baseball in the history of the world. You watch that movie and you tell me that guy ever picked up a baseball a day in his life before they shot that scene. So Field of Dreams out.
Field of Dreams didn't make mine or my 2 honorable mentions.
Okay.
I know it's an iconic, good movie.
It's a great movie, and I love
me.
I wouldn't say that.
It
I wouldn't
bores
say
me.
that. I went the Rocky route, but one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time, regardless of genre, is Rocky IV. Rocky IV is the best of the Rockies, in my opinion. Rocky ends the Cold War in this movie. All right? Drago, maybe the greatest movie villain. I mean,
The
Drago,
training montage, too, where Rocky's in the snow with logs.
Drago is in the same tier of movie villains as the Joker and Darth Vader. All right? He is in that grouping. The death of Apollo Creed is one of the most shocking moments in the history of cinema. This, I think, is the first R-rated movie I saw in the theater, too.
Oh, wow.
So, I love it. I love Rocky IV. That is one of my all-time favorite movies. If I could change, you could change. We could all change. I mean, he ended the Cold War.
We'll do. I've got a
What's your
couple.
number
I don't think this will be number 1 for many people. It's Miracle.
Okay.
Because that's my favorite sports story. And it's a true story. And apparently they did, in the movie, they did a very good job of depicting kind of how it felt and how it looked. They didn't, the players involved say they didn't take that many liberties, did Disney. They made a pretty accurate movie. Mm-hmm. And I love that story so much. I mean, a bunch of college kids that were thrown together on a team that took down, I mean, to want to talk about political issues at that time, took down Russia, who compiled the greatest hockey team to ever live. And a bunch of college kids beat them in the United States. that year during that political climate, it's just one of my favorite, if not my favorite, sports story. One of, if not the greatest upsets in sports history is that one, and I love the movie too. So that is my number one, is Miracle, because of the true story and how good of a job they did telling it. Honorable mentions, The Replacements. I absolutely love that movie. Absolutely love it. And Bull Durham.
Bull Durham's great, yeah.
We got the mound visit is especially we got a lot of stuff.